Let's be honest, the world of life insurance can feel like a total maze. You hear all these confusing terms: whole life, term, universal, variable, and your brain just wants to shut down. But protecting your family and securing their future shouldn't be that hard. What if you could just cut through all the noise? What if you could get the simple, essential facts to help you choose the right plan with total confidence? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're breaking it all down into 5 clear, essential tips that every beginner needs to hear. No jargon, no sales pitch, just a straightforward roadmap. By the end of this, you'll have the confidence to make a smart choice for the people you love. Quick disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes. I've spent years helping families with these decisions, and my goal is just to make this stuff simple for you. You should always chat with a qualified financial professional for advice tailored to your specific situation. Alright, let's jump in. Start with why life insurance. Before we even whisper the words term or whole life, let's get back to basics. Tip number 1. Understand your why. Why are you even thinking about life insurance in the first place? For most people, the answer is beautifully simple. If something happened to you, you want to make sure your loved ones are financially okay. At its core, the main job of life insurance is to replace your income. That's it, it's a financial safety net. Think about it. Your paycheck covers the mortgage, car payments, groceries, and maybe you're saving for your kids' college fund. If that income suddenly disappeared, what would happen? That question is everything. While some people use life insurance for complex estate planning or business needs, for most of us, it's about making sure the life you've built doesn't fall apart. It covers funeral costs, pays off debts, and provides for the future. It ensures your spouse doesn't have to sell the house. It ensures your kids can still dream big. It provides a little stability during an incredibly tough time. So, before you get lost in policy details, get clear on your why. Are you protecting your spouse? Your kids? A business partner? Write it down. When you ground yourself in that purpose, every other decision gets a whole lot easier. You're not just buying a product, you're buying peace of mind. Tip 2. Understand the 2 main flavors, term versus permanent. Okay, you know your why. So let's get to the what. Tip number 2 is understanding the 2 main flavors of life insurance. Forget everything else for a second. It really just boils down to 2 choices, term and permanent. The easiest way to think about it is renting versus owning a home. Term life insurance is like renting. You get protection for a specific period, the term, usually 10, 20, or 30 years. It's simple and way more affordable. If you pass away during that term, your family gets a tax-free payout. If the term ends and you're still kicking, the coverage expires. Poof, just like a lease ending. There's no investment account, no cash value, it's just pure, simple protection. This is exactly why term life is the right fit for most people, especially young families who need a lot of protection while their mortgage is high and kids are young. Permanent life insurance, on the other hand, is like owning. It's designed to cover you for your entire life, as long as you pay the premiums. This includes policies like whole life and universal life. The big difference is that it has a savings or investment part called cash value that grows over time. But all of that lifelong coverage and cash value comes at a much higher price. We're talking many times more expensive than a term policy for the same death benefit. So, which one is for you? For the vast majority of people starting out, the answer is term life. It's affordable, easy to get, and covers you when your financial responsibilities are at their peak. Don't let the complicated idea of owning an expensive policy stop you from renting the simple, affordable protection your family needs right now. Tip 3. Figure out how much you need, the 10x rule. Once you know the type of insurance, the next question is, okay, but how much do I actually need? This is tip number 3, calculating your coverage. People get paralyzed here, but let's start with a simple rule of thumb. A great starting point is the 10x rule. Aim for coverage that's about 10 to 12 times your annual income. So, if you make $70,000 a year, you'd look for a policy between $700,000 and $840,000. It's not a perfect science, but it's a fantastic baseline. It gives your family a large enough sum that they could invest it and live off the interest without burning through the money too quickly. Want to get more specific? You can use the DIME formula. Just add up your D. Debt. Everything but the mortgage. I. Income, times the number of years your family needs support. M. Mortgage. The full remaining balance. E. Education, projected college costs for the kids. There are plenty of free online calculators that walk you through this. But seriously, don't let the search for the perfect number stop you from getting started. The 10x rule is a solid, reliable place to begin. Maybe tack on an extra $100,000 per kid for college. The most important thing is to move away from guessing and get a number that truly reflects your family's needs. Tip 4. Compare quotes from companies you can trust. This brings us to a crucial step. Tip number 4. Shop around. You wouldn't buy the first car you see, and life insurance is no different. Prices for the exact same coverage can be wildly different from one insurer to the next. Every company has its own secret sauce for judging risk: your age, health, family history, lifestyle. One company might be cool with a specific health condition, while another gives better rates to non-smokers. The only way to know is to compare. But it's not just about the lowest price. You're buying a promise that a company will be there for your family, maybe decades from now. So, you have to check their financial strength. Look for ratings from independent agencies like AM Best. An A- rating or higher is a good sign that the company is solid and can actually pay its claims. Getting quotes is easier than ever. You can work with an independent agent like Camaraderie Health Agency who does the shopping for you, or use a trusted online marketplace. Just make sure you're comparing apples to apples, same policy type, same term length, and same death benefit. Your goal is to find that sweet spot between affordability and reliability. Tip 5. Check in on your policy. And finally, tip number 5, the one almost everyone forgets. Life insurance is not a set it and forget it thing. You have to review your policy every so often, especially after big life changes. The policy that was perfect for you as a newlywed might not be enough after you've had 2 kids and a bigger mortgage. Think of your coverage as a living part of your financial plan. You should definitely pull it out and take a look when you get married or divorced, you have a baby, you buy a new house, you get a big raise, your income replacement need just went up, you start a business, your kids are grown and financially independent, you might need less. A good rule is to do a quick review every couple of years and a deep dive after any of those major events. Some term policies even have cool features like a conversion option that lets you switch to a permanent policy later without another medical exam. Knowing what your policy can do for you down the road is key. Life changes, and your financial protection needs to change with it. One. Start with your why. 2. Understand the difference between term and permanent. 3. Use the 10x rule to estimate your need. 4. Compare quotes from strong companies. And 5. Review your policy as your life grows and changes. The world of life insurance can seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. By focusing on these principles, you can cut through the noise and make a decision you feel good about. Truly, the most important thing is to not let the hunt for the perfect policy get in the way of a good policy you can put in place right now. Getting an affordable term life policy is one of the most powerful and loving things you can do to protect your family's future. If this video helped make things a little clearer, give it a thumbs up. And for more simple tips on managing your money, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Go to www.camaraderiehealthagency.com or call 224-433-5754.